Greetings and salutations. This is Mega Wizard 79 coming at you with another episode of Night of Azure. So, to basically last time we got as far as the hotel, which will serve as the base for the conclusion for the entirety of the game, I would assume. Um, I did put it in the description in the last video, but once again, I am exceedingly sorry about how the audio turned out at the end. I, I mean, like that was my third, technically fourth recording attempt, and it looked like it came out fine, but basically, and I guess I didn't realize. I probably should have realized that. I probably should have checked like all the way through, but I was such in a rush and I had to go to work, and I really wanted to upload something today, and that one was the best one that came out yet. So I uploaded it, not realizing that towards the halfway mark, the audio just conked out. The reason was because during that recording, I kept turning my mic on and off so I wouldn't capture any residual noise during the cutscenes. Apparently, if you do that, there's a possibility that the mic won't register when you turn it back on. So found that out the hard way, but it's okay. So from now on, I'll just not fiddle around with the mic. I'll just leave it as is. And so far, it's been working out for me since I just uploaded 2 other videos and didn't have that problem. So yeah, once again, I am terribly sorry. So with that out of the way, let's just start the game, shall we? Okay. Uh, Alright, doesn't look like there's any events. But yeah, as I thought, I was right though. You see, I said last time, basically towards when I was just running around last time, just basically, talking about, like, this entire area and stuff, basically the events that basically pop over, like, basically, items or characters, basically, you have a chance of missing them if for whatever reason the game has to reload or something, like basically say you save and quit or something, then basically you would lose that chance for the event because the reason, I know that for to be sure now because last time here, if I recall correctly, the big wooden summon was there, not the dragon, the little dino guy. But yeah, alright. So, let's check out our servant formation, because apparently we got, like, some items that we could equip to them. Let's see, we're supposed to look at the cast. So, as you can see, these are all their like you can see their strengths, their weaknesses, their HP, their SP, their attack values, all that good stuff. And, also, like, a little bit of lore down there that basically talks about, like, them specifically. Like, yeah, stuff like that. Let's see. So, yep, we just that and then equip. So, let's see. So, we have Beast King's Mane, increases HP by 28, then restores HP by 3 for 1.5 seconds. The Mobius Ring. Alright, so I assume you can only equip this to servants. Reduces the cooldown to recover from death by 50%. Increases SP by 30. Reduces SP summon cost by 15%. That's not too bad, actually. Let's see. So... I think he has, like, the lowest health? Yeah. He has 190. So, we probably might want to put the Mobius ring on him. Just because it'll, in the event that he dies, or actually... Actually, I think, yeah. Yeah, what am I saying? The Beast King main is probably much more better. Um, let's see. Let's see. So, we can't equip anything to her yet, it seems. Yeah, like, these are all just servant-specific items. Increases SP by 30%. Oops. That's not what I wanted to do. Alright, so yeah, this is the deck loadout, so basically we can, you know, remap them however we want. So far, I think that's fine. Square, X, and triangle are, I think that's adequate for those guys. Don't really think we need to mess around with that. As far as for him, this guy will, let's see, increases SP. Yeah. I mean, this is just like a straight up passive. Since he's the attacker, I guess we'll put that on him. And by process of elimination, we'll equip that onto him. Oh, okay. So, let's see. These are the scenarios. So, basically, our journey, yeah, our beginning journey is complete. That's all taken care of. So, the next one we have is, Save the Priest. I think it should say save the priestess, because she's a woman, but whatever. So, let's see. So, the curious orders are to save Lilius from her kidnapper. The dragon who captured her resides in the Count's Rose Garden. Well, you know, I just arbitrarily called it a dragon. I didn't actually think it was. But, alright. So, this is the next one available to us, so we'll probably... Alright, so yeah, though it's probably the next. And then I assume this is just probably all like lore stuff and. Yep. Options menus. Alright. Let's see. Defeat fiends will sometimes drop relics. Be proactive about hunting and slaying fiends. Let's see. From now on, battle information will be added to the library menu under battle guides. Okay, that's not bad. Servant commands and other information that has not been mentioned will be documented here. Right. Check this selection often if you're unsure about anything. I guess we should probably give that a little looky-loo. Look under battle guide. Alright, so we have basic commands. So, yep. Move around, operate camera, pause menu. Alright. A servant is a fiend that serves Arnis by attacking, healing, and more. They are dependable allies that fight with Arnis. Whatever. Oh, there we go. Switching pages. Square. Alright. Arnis uses 25 SP to summon servants. Oh, okay, so that's good to know. There is equipment you can give servants to reduce the amount of SP required. Alright, that's actually pretty good. Servants can move on their own free will. Since each servant has its own stats and skills, it is important to know your servants so you can utilize them to their full potential. When a servant's HP falls to 0, it won't be able to fight and you won't be able to summon it for a period of time. You can't lose servants like this, but you should keep tabs on their health. Okay, then, let's see, this is talking about the summoning command. So you can summon a servant by holding down R1 and one of the face buttons that matches with the servant's summon. When summoned during battle, servants will perform preset skills known as their summon skills. Arnis requires 25 SP to summon a servant. Plan accordingly so you always have enough SP. Let's see. Here we go. So, I assume some of you guys probably noticed this stuff when I was holding down the buttons like that. But yeah, so you press R1 and then a directional button to order servants to follow your commands. There are 4 commands: Rampage, Teamwork, Drink, Blood, and Follow. Rampage is entrust your servant to carry out their own actions. Servants act on their own free will. The basic command, when using target lock, they will aim at the locked enemy and attack. So that's the Teamwork. You can restore servants' HP by having them drink the blue blood that splatters on the ground. Okay, so that explains the splatters of blood. Alright, that's good to know. Call servants to Arnis. They will follow without attacking. Use this when you want to avoid battle with an enemy. I mean, I can kind of understand, but at the same time, you're kind of locked in a room, so I don't know how effective that would be. This is the Servant Burst, which so after a servant is summoned, you can order it to perform a Servant Burst by holding down R1 and pressing its matching button. Okay, so you have to hold down the button and then push. Alright. Servant Burst is a powerful skill that has a different ability for each servant. Use it actively to gain the advantage in battle. Oh boy, words. Alright, so this is talking about this one specifically. Arlern uses its recovery skills to heal Arnis and its serve on allies. However, its defense is very low, so protect it or you'll lose out on its power. So its ability is its burst ability is Mega Heal, restores a large amount of HP for all allies, requires time to perform. Summon skill restores half of Arnis's HP. Basic action restores a portion of allies' HP. If allies haven't taken any damage, it performs a long-range attack with high knockout ability. Wow, that's actually pretty good. Dinosaur, Wooden Golem. So, Dinosaur is a melee servant. Its speed makes it hard to detect its relentless attacks. At times, its sword can inflict the bleed status on enemies. Servant Burst, Rare Slash. Performs a consecutive attack when striking an enemy. The final blow inflicts bleed. Performs an attack that inflicts bleed, so that's the summon skill. Basic action, performs direct attacks. It's militant and easy to handle servant that's good at inflicting bleed. Wooden Golem has a tough body made from an oak tree, and due to this, it can be used as a shield, but its weakness against fire, so be mindful of it around those enemies. Servant Burst Rampage, in addition to raising its own defense, it attracts enemy attacks. Okay. Summon skill, enemies become cautious, also performs a series of attacks. Basic action, makes enemies cautious. It moves very slowly, so it's not fond of quick enemies. That's cute. Let's see. Servants may help Arnis under certain conditions. The act of a servant's helping hand is known as assist. In various situations, such as when Arnis has low HP, servants can carry out assists. Let's see. Arnis's three types of attacks. So weak, strong, special. Weak attack. To push the square button to perform. Since you can use this continuously, it's very user-friendly. The number of consecutive attacks depends on the weapon. Strong attack, a powerful attack with a special effect. Press the triangle to perform. Strong attacks can only be used one at a time, but can change depending on the weak attack before it. Special attack, a deadly blow performed with X. It requires Arnis's SP, but it's an extremely powerful and effective attack. Let's see. So yeah, this is a consecutive attack. You just push, push, square, 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 square. Example when a sword is used. So yeah, attacks are connected by the following. Okay, derive strong attacks from weak attacks. So yeah, you go from a square into a triangle, square, 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 triangle. Strong attack negates combos. Finisher, at the final act of a weak consecutive attack, you can perform a finisher by pressing pressing circle. I guess when you're not holding the directional pad, like it's in its neutral position. And then square, 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 circle. Okay. So quick dodge, we already know about that. Guard, we know about that. Targeting. Sword. Actually explaining the sword. The sword is an orthodox weapon that's easy to use. It's well balanced and dependable in any action. Use it to interrupt enemy attacks with a finisher. Yep. It's pretty much status effects. There are status effects such as bleed and poison that will continuously inflict damage. Having status effect may lead to a fatal situation. Arnis and her servants can inflict status effects with their attacks. Likewise, enemies can also inflict status effects. When receiving an attack with a status effect, you will always be inflicted by the status effect. However, if you have equipment that prevents status effects, you can avoid this. So yeah, it's all pretty self-explanatory and stuff. Mid-air attack, like the sword's finisher, circle. Press square or triangle after performing an attack to execute a mid-air attack. So it's some like chain bonuses and stuff. Stun, don't want that. Status drop. Alright. Paralysis, poison, bleed. Okay. So yeah, this is a lot of stuff to digest, but all in all, I mean, you know, it's pretty self-explanatory, I would say. Drop items, treasure chests, pause menu, status, Libra. Libra is the currency used on the island. Use it to buy items in the shop. In addition to gaining Libra in battle, you can also acquire it from selling items or completing quests. Blood. Blue blood collected from fiends is called blood. Okay. In addition of its use to level up Berenice, you can use blood as a substitute for money at half-demon shops. Interesting. Blood is mainly acquired by defeating enemies in battle. Yeah, so I would assume you probably get like 3 times as much then. The menu screen, deck loadout, equipment, leveling up. Servants receive XP by going off to battle. When enough XP is accumulated, servants can level up. This can be done once you return to the hotel. As servants level up, they will mature based on these factors: status increase, ability learned, and skill strength. They gain 20% experience without being summoned to battle. So yeah, essentially this is exactly like a Pokemon thing, where basically the beauty of it though is that basically everyone gets experience share, so basically you still get experience even if you're not in battle. So pretty interesting. Okay. So I'll probably go over this, you know, well, I mean, be myself personally. I mean, I don't want to keep boring you guys with this, but yeah, I'll probably go over this in depth off camera and digest it all, so I know exactly what I'm doing per se. And this is all like this is all like lore stuff, which is probably very important. I might basically, like, later on I might do an episode just basically reading all these. It looks like they're all just one paragraph, so they probably won't take too long, maybe 15 minutes or something. But yeah, I'll probably go through all this just so at least you all are up to speed on it as much as I am. Because I mean, the fact that they added a glossary and lore bits, even if it's a paragraph, again, it's just implying that they really do care about the world building here, so yeah. But yeah, so I guess we might as well just get underway. Let's see. So assume we just probably go this way. Alright, so that is our next objective. So we interesting. Okay, so Old Count's Rose Garden. Large garden of a mansion belonging to a venerable count. Its trees catch visitors' eyes. You know, it's, whoopsie. The generated scenario is Save Priestess. Save Priest. So, yep, that looks like that's the only thing we can access right now. It looks like we can return to old zones, you know, basically if we miss out on stuff. So I guess there maybe are some things you could probably miss, but I doubt there's probably a lot. Let's see. Central Square. Square that faces the Eden Hotel. Or Eden. It's marked by a large fountain built by a past mayor. Eden Hotel. Hotel where Arnie stays. It's quite grand, but only has a few patrons. Wonder why is that? Alright, so guess we may as well go. So let's head to the outer garden. Would you like to enter this area? Yes.
ここか。
She brought the cat with her.
お前、リュリーティスの。お前もリュリーティスが心配なのか。わかった。一緒にリュリーティスを助けに行くか。
She's literally bringing the cat. Oh boy. Well, fortunately, I would assume that it's probably not even... Yeah, it doesn't even appear when you're fighting. Black Butterfly outbreak areas swarm with fiends. Use servants to your advantage and charge onward. I will now explain the areas that are overrun with black butterflies. Fiends infest these areas, marking them very dangerous. Fight your way to the innermost area and slay the boss. Unlike a normal city, these areas are one way only. Make sure you're finished before you proceed further. Okay, when time expires, you will be forced back to the hotel. Okay, so time flows differently at night. As a precaution, a time limit of 15 minutes is imposed on each slaying attempt. When you run out of time, the return command will activate on its own, so keep that in mind. Also, from this point you can assign a servant leader. This servant will ignore the initial summoning cost, and it will always be summoned at the start of battle. Please assign your most reliable servant. That. Alright, that's just the battle guide and stuff. Alright, I guess. Oh, hang on, let me see. Do system, barrier, breaker off. Probably in battle. Rare enemy. Guess there's nothing about the servant leader or how you assign them. I guess probably you do it before. That's just talking about the area. Yeah, nothing about servant leader. Oh well. He's probably very reliable anyway, so might as well just go then. Okay. This potion I didn't really need. Doesn't look like I really. But when there are many enemies, use. What? I guess it's probably. Yeah. Probably telling me to use. Darn it. Pushing the wrong button. This looks like it's a dead end. So, nope, that's progress. So let's go this way. Yep, this was a dead end. Alright. And there's loot. Yeah, sorry if I'm just kind of mumbling here and there. It's just, for the most part, there's really nothing much to talk about. I mean, you know, it's all pretty self-explanatory. By the way, it looks pretty simple. I assume this stage is pretty small and like, oh, we're walking on lily pads. That's cute. Let's see. Let's go over here. Up. Okay. Alright. Oh, I guess we can't go that way. Huh. Yep, okay, so this is the way they want us to go. Got the healers. Alright, they all look pretty good. Parts to health, so let's just keep going. I think this is for me. Oh, but if there is a god, then please. I don't even care if it's only in a dream. I think this is... I think this is it. Oh, I think this is it for me. Oh, but if there is a god, then please. I don't even care if it's only in a dream. Please, just let me see our niece. This is Lilius. Are thoughts crystallizing because of this dense night? It's so warm. Not much time has passed since it fell here. Lilius, I'm sorry I put you through such a traumatic experience. I don't want you to ever have to undergo this again. So, yeah. I feel really guilty. Alright, so there's nothing over here. Alright. Looks like we're in the Count's Rose Garden proper.
これよりしろじゃないか。久しぶりに見つけたな。
Yeah, usually, if I recall correctly, a fetish, usually lore-wise, is a magical object that is enchanted to usually perform some form of task. Sometimes, usually, some kind of barrier, more or less. Mostly, like, you see them all over in Dragon's Dogma, like in the Witch's Forest, like all those, wooden totems, if you will. Those are all considered witches' fetishes, which basically create the fog that prevents you from properly exploring because, well, your map, you can only see so far.
よりしろは妖魔の写しみ。アクチュアライズすれば新しい妖魔を仲間にすることができる。久しぶりにやってみるかな。
わ
なんだよ。
Last sleeper?
わかったよ。じゃあ後にしよう。ん？お前も何か見つけたのか？ちょっと見せてみろ。これは指輪か。歪んでる。誰かの落とし物かな。
Oh well.
何の指輪か知らないけど飲んじゃダメだろ。どうすんだよもう。
Alright. That's the way we just came from. Use dinosaur stubborn burst to inflict bleed on. Okay. Yeah, I can see why it wanted us to do that. I mean, like, those guys are so tanky. Alright, I should probably get up my healer. I mean, it doesn't really look like there's like an upkeep cost to keep them out, so, I mean, why not summon them all out at once at the beginning, right? Okay, so when I take a potion, it applies to all of them, not just me. More. With obstacles such as boulders, only servants can destroy them. wish those things didn't disappear that quick. Alright. Alright. Can't go that way. Oh boy. I do admit this is actually quite enjoyable. This combat, it's like really, it's simple, but at the same time gratifying. Just because of how, you know, entertaining it is to watch all this, and the fact that they actually even have like specific things that only they can do and I can't. That's actually pretty cool. All right. Alright, so I guess we were supposed to... Oh boy. Ooh. I'm not able to complete this mission because we've already used up half of our allotted time. That's good. Oops. It is also very nice how the camera, you know, doesn't really impede you. See, that's progression, so let's go over here. There's probably... Uh-oh. Didn't think that they could get locked out like that. Oopsie. I probably should have... Whoa! That's a lot of chests. Ooh, a nutcracker. Interesting. Alright, health looks like it's fine. Alright, let's progress.
こんなところになんで扉があるんだ。電話。はい、もしもし。
ホテルエンでの支配人でございます。アーナス様でいらっしゃいますね。
支配人？どうしたの？
胸騒ぎがしまして、一旦ホテルにお戻りになられた方がよろしいかと。
戻るタイミングは自分で決める。それよりこの電話は何？なんでこんな場所にあるんだよ。隣には変な扉もあるし、支配人何か知ってるんじゃないの？
ああ、すみません。ちょっと電話が遠く。
What a jerk.
わざとだろ。今の絶対わざとだろ。次から次へと。
We love every days, fan places, and fun!
こら、勝手に行くな。
My goodness. Oh!
ここホテルか。
お帰りなさいませ、お嬢様。
ただいま。戻るつもりはなかったんだけどね。それよりこのエレベーターって一体何なの？あんな場所とつながってるなんてどう考えてもおかしいだろう。
こちらの建物は元は猿妖魔の君の隠れ家だったという噂です。何が起きても不思議ではありません。
妖魔の、そうだったのか。
お嬢様ならそのエレベーターで望む時に望む場所へ行けるかもしれません。もちろん何か条件はあるでしょうけれど。
望む時に望む場所へね。
When you go through the revolving door, you will transport to the town map. Okay, if you pass through a gate on the map, it will lead back to the hotel. Okay, from the map, you can go to any gate you've previously entered. Roswell is a small island, but it is still too big to traverse by foot. If you find a gate, enter it. Okay, so that's your fast travel system, I would assume.
ベルマ
そうだった。せっかくホテルに戻ってきたんだし、アクチュアライズしてから行こうか。
Okay, use actualize to make new server. Oh, interesting. You can now use the actualize command. By conducting the actualization ritual, you can add a new server onto your party. Actualize is available under the server information heading. Go ahead and give it a try. Oh, this is doing the level up thing. Okay. So, alright, we still need a little more XP before they reach rank 2. Okay, so we got a mana droplet, a rune stone. Okay, interesting. I'll probably go through all this later and just, you know, make use of it. Let's see. So I can choose to sell all, check them, sort, or select. What does select do? Are you sure you want to exit? Let's see, this is the selling price. Interesting. Interesting, to say the least. I assume I could probably sell these whenever I want, right? Oh, okay. So that's... I can... Alright, so that's basically saying what I can sell them for. Huh, seems I sell them at face value. Interesting. Alright. Okay, so that wasn't too bad actually. Let's see, so I can do the summoning ritual from in here, huh? There we go. This... Alright, Biscuit doll. Biscuit? Yeah, I assume that's... not actualized yet. Alright.
このよりしろでいいの？
Is this fetish okay? Let's see, how much... Oh yeah, I
この
got
よりしろ
the
で
one.
いいの？
Let's do it. Ooh.
アクチュアライズ完了。
That's cool. So I can actually choose what to name them as. Interesting. I think Sophia is actually a fine name for it, so I'll leave it as is. Maybe for other ones I'll consider renaming them if it doesn't sound, you know, interesting, but Sophia's fine.
この名前に決めた。これからよろしくね。
Interesting. So Biscuit uses telekinetic powers to blow away enemies or protect allies from attacks. Nice. Although it uses SP to attack, it can meditate to recover SP, but then it becomes vulnerable. Interesting. Well. Let's see. Alright, let's put her... Alright, so that's it. My loadout's full now. Interesting. Let's see. Huh. And now I have a whole bunch of things to... Alright, so... I think this is a good place to end for now. Oh.
これからよろしく頼むよ。
See, like, it's stuff like this. This is personality right here. This is the good stuff. Like, these people clearly care.
何？疲れたから無に返されたいって？
Ooh. You
そうか。ならいいけど。
have to admit, that's cute. Let's see, you can use a fetish to enhance a Servon's power instead of using it in the actualization ritual. Okay, that's interesting. However, keep in mind that a Servon's power can only be enhanced by fetishes a maximum of 50 times. Alright. Select Craft Deck in the main menu, then select Enhance Servon to start powering up your Servon. Alright. Huh. Okay. Seems like we're doing pretty good so far. Doesn't really... let's see, I'm just looking around to see if there are any events or anything. Doesn't look like it. So, yeah, you know, I was musing over what this door would do, but it looks like that's just our checkpoints, our checkpoint slash fast travel system, I would assume. So yeah, basically, I think this is a good ending point for now. We got pretty, I'd say we got like halfway through that dungeon. We now have a new servant to test out, a whole bunch of new equipment that I can either sell or basically use. So yeah, all in all, basically good progression, to be sure. So, I'll just save this right here. I'll just make a new save, since it looks like I can make as many saves as I want. Alright, so, what do you call it? So yeah, please, rate and comment in the comment section below. Let me know how you all are feeling about all this. You know, if there's anything I can improve, anything that you basically feel like could be touched upon, please let me know. But until that time, I am Mega Wizard 79 signing off. Good day.